where to start. You see, with long stays in hospital, you forget what life's like outside. You forget what your life's like outside of hospital. Looking back, I didn't realise how easy it was to become institutionalised. You're in there for months, years sometimes, and you just get used to everybody doing things for you, and you don't realise how debilitating and isolating it is not doing things for yourself. I first went into hospital when I was 17. My mum had died about 6 months earlier, and I'd had a bit of a messed up childhood with her anyway. I mean, she had severe addiction issues, so my childhood wasn't very nice. So by the time I was 13, I was really depressed at 13. So by the time I was 17, I was self-harming and I was suicidal. Everything is done for you in hospital. It's all your day-to-day stuff, like your meals and your washing and things like that. You know, your normal everyday stuff. And you need that. You need looking after because you're poorly. I've lost count. I've lost count of how many times I've been in. I mean, I counted up to 15. I didn't think there was that many, but there was. You know what? I know this just sounds so melodramatic. It really does, but I've almost lost my innocence. It took away my youth. I should have been at college doing my A-levels, but because I was in and out of hospital, where it'd normally take you 2 years to do your GCSEs, you'd do them at 16, and then you'd have 2 years to do your A-levels to get you to go to university. Because I was in and out of hospital, it took me 6 years. 6 years to do my GCSEs. The longer you stay in hospital, it means the more the outside world stops being a real place. You know, it's a place where you have to do all those things for yourself, and when you do come out and you've got to face the real world on your own, it can be overwhelming, it can be crushing. It crushes you. I've lost a lot, you know. I've lost so much. Being stuck in hospital has cost me my home. Because I wasn't around, I lost my tenancy, so I go home to find out that I haven't got a home. You know, I had a dog and I absolutely loved that dog. Okay? But there was nobody there to take care of him. Yeah, that's that. Well, hospital shouldn't isolate you. Shouldn't institutionalise you. Hospital should be there to help you get back into your real life, get back into the real world. A world where you've got to look after yourself, where you want to look after yourself and be able to do things for yourself. Someone messaged me on Facebook the other day, someone who I haven't seen since high school from years ago, and said to me, "How are you? What have you been up to?" What am I meant to say? I've been in and out of mental hospital for the last 10 years. I mean, what do I say? You know, do I say, well, you know, life's passed me by? See, the problem with being in hospital is the only people who you're around are other people who are ill. You spend so much time with other people who are in very, very, very dark places, and you're just together, and you're both drowning, and you're just trying to save each other. If you've got two options, one, going into hospital every time you feel suicidal, especially for someone like me with a personality disorder, nothing's ever going to change. The other option is to tackle your problems head on with therapy. Now, I would go for the second option any time of day. Okay? Now, I know that there's times when you need to be in hospital, but you need to be discharged when you've recovered. You're stronger then. You're in a good place. You're at the right point of the cycle for your condition. That's the time to go, when you're in the much better place and you're just sort of able to cope with the outside world a lot better. But if you kept in for too long, well, the cycle, it just moves right back on again. And then you're going to dip, and you're sort of going to lose your strength, do you know? It's like your ability to cope, and then you're discharged eventually, but you know it won't be long until you're back in again. It's like spending your whole life, honestly, it's like your whole life is in a revolving door. It's like that. Constant. But there's good and bad about being admitted to hospital. There's nothing restful or relaxing about being on a ward, you know. Things have improved. We've got new hospitals now. There's places where you stay in a single room and you've got your own ensuite bathroom. So it's much better, but I know that the staff there, they're just trying to help me. Being in hospital, like long term it's a really bad thing. And I genuinely, I just don't think it's safe. It's really not safe. It institutionalises you, it isolates you, it takes away your ability to cope. It's really, really, really bad for your health. Honestly. It's bad. It's bad for my health.